Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly forecast for the week of June 8th through the 15th. Normally I use tarot cards, but today I'm doing just a straight up energy reading for you Sagittariuses, mostly because I am using this for my own practice. Not saying that the reading won't be just as good as it usually is, because it will, but I like to practice using straight up energy just without the visual cues, just because it makes me a better reader in my private readings and in life in general, to be able to do this without the cards. So thank you very much in advance for being my guinea pigs and letting me practice on you. So let's just get started, shall we? I am going to tell you that I have these little envelopes that I may hold up and wave in your face, because I'm used to holding up tarot cards and waving them in your face. But these envelopes really don't have any kind of visual cues on them. They just tell me what day I'm actually still feeling around about, so that I don't lose my place in the reading. So when you see me waving these things around, you know what exactly is going on. So Sagittarius, what do Sagittariuses need to know about Monday? Monday, I feel like, is going to be a fun day. The first thing I hear is going to be a fun day, and it's going to be full of hard work. That sounds kind of contradictory, doesn't it? So what I'm really feeling like is that definitely it's going to be full of hard work, but I feel like the company that you're going to be surrounded with on Monday is going to be enjoyable, so that's going to take a lot of the sting out of the hard work, and it feels like you guys are going to be laughing and cutting up and joking as you go ahead and do the work on Monday, whatever it is. I do feel like for a lot of you it is going to be a sort of unusual situation that you're dealing with on Monday, but for very, very many of you, this is going to be just kind of your average work day, that you just have fun and cut up with people all the time, Sagittarius. It does feel like, even for you though, this is going to be a heavier than usual day. So, you know, maybe there's a lot of orders that you're dealing with processing wherever you are, or maybe there's a lot of people that you have to talk to and get oriented to different things, or whatever. Feels like the workload is a little bit heavier than usual, maybe significantly heavier than usual on Monday, but I feel like that does not keep it from being enjoyable and lots of fun for you, Sagittarius. So then on Tuesday, what do we have coming up? Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing is that Tuesday is another work day, but it is not as heavy a load as Monday. Seems like things are backing down. I don't feel like you're totally back to normal yet, but things are backing down. Feels like the big push was on Monday. Tuesday, I still feel like you're having fun. This feels like you're doing something a little bit unusual or out of the ordinary, maybe taking a class with a lot of people, or maybe hosting or hostessing a class for a lot of people. Seems like Monday there was a big push. You know, that's the kind of push that might show up when everybody shows up to register and they need to get their books and all of this stuff. And so you're helping with all of that. And then Tuesday's kind of backing off. Everybody's coming to the class. You're still doing something different, special, unusual, but people are kind of more settled into their routine. That's what this feels like on Tuesday. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is dealing with class issues, but I'm just giving you an example of how this might manifest. I'm trying to give you ideas about how this energy feels to me whenever it comes in. So Monday, big push, lots of fun as you're dealing with that big push. Tuesday, some of that push energy has backed off. I still feel like you're doing something a little bit out of the ordinary though, and I still feel like you're having lots of fun because the big push isn't quite on as much. I feel like the fun level has sort of dropped down in intensity a little bit too. Wednesday, what I'm hearing is back to normal. Whatever your normal workday would look like, Wednesday is back to normal. I am hearing catch-up work, so I'm feeling like a lot of you Sagittarius were out of the office Monday or Tuesday, or doing something different type of work Monday or Tuesday. Catch-up work coming in on Wednesday. So, you know, coming back into the normal and having that desk all piled up with stuff that's been just accumulating, waiting for you. Doing some of that catch-up on Wednesday. I feel like kind of having your nose buried behind all of that. However, There is going to be some social time also on Wednesday, even at work. I feel like people are going to be coming in asking you about the past couple of days and wanting to know how it went and blah, blah, blah. So there is going to be some pleasant social time as well. Thursday, Sagittarius Thursday. Thursday, I feel like you actually get finally caught up on everything that you got behind on Monday and Tuesday. And it feels like there's something fun going on at home too, especially for those of you with children. I feel like you're having some kind of interaction with especially young children. I'm going to say 7 and below on Thursday. There's something going on that you get to be a part of with them. So not sure if you're just in the car taking them to like violin practice or back, or if this is like an event that you get to go to with them, but there's some kind of interaction with a young child that happens on Thursday that feels to me like it's a lot of fun. It's very joyful, it's very playful, and it feels like it kind of refreshes you in a way. Like it makes you think about, yeah, isn't it nice to be so young and so innocent and so untainted and not feeling like you have to be on the continuous wheel of making money and spending money and making money and spending money to live and making money and spending money to live and just not having those worries. Just to be that innocent and that excited about life in general without having any of that pressure weighing them down. And it really is a precious, precious thing that you're seeing in this interaction with this child. And it really, I feel like it really triggers you to think about what your life is like, what your routine is like, and are you doing the things that you really want to do? Maybe you should be, following your happiness as much as that little child that you just talked with. Maybe you need to be looking at how can you do that. And I think that conversation really inspires that for you on Thursday, that interaction that you have with the little one. One of my teachers used to call us when I was very little, used to call us little people. And I have never forgotten that. And I have always thought how smart of her to realize that we're not just kids, we're not children, we're not like more complicated pets. We have feelings, we have thoughts just like big people. We were little people. And I always did admire her for that. She really respected us as people. And so that's kind of what's coming out of this Thursday energy, is I'm being reminded of that. I think that you're going to be finding some newborn respect for the little people in the world through that interaction. Okay, so Sagittarius on Friday. Oh, happy days. That's the first thing that's being popped right into my mind. I'm feeling a lot of celebration. Oh, it's Friday. Thank goodness. I'm excited. It feels very joyful. I think you've got some plans for celebrating over the weekend. For some of you, this is happening Friday night. For some of you, this plans for celebration are more like on Saturday, maybe a little Sunday, but mostly Friday night and mostly Saturday. I feel like for a lot of you it's an either or. It's not Friday night and Saturday, but of course some of you there will be both. Plans for celebration. Friday night, just go out, relax. I'm seeing do a little bit of imbibing and the whole alcohol thing, maybe some other things, but really just relaxing Friday night, Sagittarius, just kicking back, going out and just, maybe enjoying a nice dinner out and a nice night at the club. But it feels very laid back to me. It doesn't feel like the frantic, I have to get drunk tonight, that type of partying that some of us did when we were younger. But it just feels very laid back on Friday. And then Saturday for Sagittarius is, those of you who have plans for Saturday, I feel like it's more family oriented or friend oriented. There's a lot more familiar people involved than if those of you who are doing stuff Friday night. This feels more like the typical type cookout, time at the park, maybe picnic at the park. Well, for some of you I'm seeing like water park maybe even. Are the water parks open yet? I guess they should be by now, huh? And just really, I feel like this is a much more high energy celebration Saturday than what Fridays it was, where Fridays is just real laid back and relaxed. This is a lot more high energy, a lot more going on, food's going on. I feel like there's a lot of family around, so there's probably a lot of kids around. There's probably a lot of people from all kinds of different generations around. And just a much more energetic celebration. It takes a lot more energy to pull off this celebration on Saturday. Sunday, peace day. Peace day. There's some of you, I'm feeling like, this is interesting because it's not always coming up right on the day that it should be, but I'm feeling like for some of you the week seemed kind of hectic, and it seemed like there was little bickering things back and forth and little sort of arguments, and not really anything big, but just enough to be kind of annoying. Kind of like when you're dealing with stuff with exes, it's just kind of annoying. You really wish you didn't have to talk to them anymore, but yet there they are. So I'm feeling like this has been a week that's kind of had a lot of that going on off and on, not every day, but maybe like half of the days or a third of the days. And so on Sunday just feels like peace time. It feels like time to unwind. Feels like nobody's bothering you. It may be that nobody's bothering you because you shut off the computer and you shut off the phone, and it's a very conscious act of will to not let anybody bother you. Or for some of you, it's just going to be that it just works out that way, that you have some time to just have some peace and be by yourself and just enjoy, or be with the people that you normally share a home with and just enjoy. Nobody's bugging me. I get to do what I want with no interruptions. Isn't life wonderful? Okay, so that's what I see for your week, Sagittarius. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please check out my website. I do offer, for those of you who are missing it, I have the card of the day or the cards of the week if you guys would like those. As opposed to a general reading, this would be specifically reading your energy for your cards. So those are now available if you want those. And then I have some other things that I've added to my lineup. So if you want to check out my website and see if any of that works for you, my website is amista, A-M-I-S-T-A .info, I-N-F-O. Once you've checked that out, if you feel like I'm the best person to work with, then go ahead and contact me and we will schedule a session for you as quickly as possible. I'll see all of you here again next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.